In this video, we will talk about Top 10 Facts about Ancient Egypt. 1. The Pyramids of Giza. The Pyramids of Giza are some of the most famous and amazing buildings ever made. They were built more than 4,500 years ago in Egypt. These huge structures were created to be tombs for the pharaohs, who were the kings and queens of ancient Egypt. The most well-known of these pyramids is the Great Pyramid of Giza, which was built for Pharaoh Khufu. This pyramid is the largest of the three and has amazed people for thousands of years because of its size and the skill it took to build it. Building the pyramids required advanced engineering skills. The ancient Egyptians used large limestone and granite blocks, some weighing as much as 80 tons. They did not have modern machines, so they had to rely on human labor and simple tools. Workers would cut the stones from quarries, transport them to the pyramid site, and carefully place them to form the pyramid shape. The precision with which these stones were cut and placed shows that the Egyptians had a deep understanding of mathematics and engineering. The pyramids were more than just impressive buildings. They were also deeply connected to the Egyptians' beliefs about life and death. The Egyptians believed in an afterlife, where the pharaohs would continue to live after they died. The pyramids were designed to help the pharaohs in their journey to the afterlife. Inside the pyramids, the Egyptians placed the pharaohs' mummified bodies, along with treasures, food, and other items they believed the pharaoh would need in the next world. The pyramids were meant to protect the pharaohs' bodies and these goods from robbers and the elements. The design of the pyramids also had religious significance. The shape of the pyramid, with its wide base and pointed top, was thought to help the pharaohs' souls ascend to the heavens. The pyramids were often aligned with the stars and the cardinal points of the compass, reflecting the Egyptians' interest in astronomy and their belief in the connection between the heavens and the earth. In summary, the pyramids of Giza are remarkable for their size, the skill required to build them, and their connection to ancient Egyptian beliefs about the afterlife. They stand as a testament to the ingenuity and spiritual beliefs of one of history's greatest civilizations. The Great Pyramid of Giza, in particular, remains one of the most iconic symbols of ancient Egypt and continues to attract scholars and tourists from around the world. 2. Hieroglyphics. Hieroglyphics were the writing system of ancient Egypt, combining pictures and symbols to represent words and sounds. This system used both logographic elements, which are symbols representing words or phrases, and alphabetic elements, which are symbols representing individual sounds. Hieroglyphics played a vital role in Egyptian culture and were primarily used for religious texts, monumental inscriptions, and official documents. Religious texts, such as those found in tombs and temples, used hieroglyphics to communicate with the gods and guide the deceased in the afterlife. Monumental inscriptions, found on walls of temples and pyramids, commemorated the achievements of pharaohs and important events, while official documents used hieroglyphics to record laws, decrees, and administrative records. The discovery of the Rosetta Stone was crucial for modern scholars. This artifact, found in 1799, contained the same text written in Greek, Demotic script, and hieroglyphics. The Greek translation allowed scholars to finally decode and understand hieroglyphics, unlocking the secrets of ancient Egyptian writing and providing invaluable insights into their civilization. This breakthrough revealed much about Egyptian history, religion, and daily life, making hieroglyphics an essential key to understanding one of the world's oldest and most fascinating cultures. 3. The Nile River. The Nile River was crucial for ancient Egypt, serving as the civilization's lifeblood. Every year, the Nile would flood its banks, spreading nutrient-rich silt across the surrounding land. This annual flooding was essential because it transformed the arid desert into fertile farmland, making agriculture possible in an otherwise dry region. The rich soil deposited by the floodwaters allowed the Egyptians to grow crops reliably, which was fundamental for their economy and the growth of their society. The predictability of the Nile's floods meant that Egyptians could plan their farming activities and harvests, leading to a stable and productive agricultural system. This stability allowed ancient Egypt to thrive, supporting large populations and the development of complex social structures. Additionally, The Nile River was more than just a source of fertility. It was also a key transportation route. Boats and ships traveled along the river, which facilitated trade and communication between different parts of Egypt. This made it easier for people to exchange goods, ideas, and cultural practices, further contributing to the prosperity and cohesion of ancient Egyptian society. 4. Egyptian religion and gods. Ancient Egyptian religion was polytheistic, meaning they worshipped many gods and goddesses. Each deity had a specific role and was believed to control various aspects of life and nature. Some of the most important gods included Ra, the sun god who was considered the ruler of the sky and the creator of life; Osiris, the god of the afterlife, who was associated with death and rebirth; and Isis, the goddess of magic, motherhood, and fertility. The Egyptians believed that their gods had great power over everything in their world. To maintain favor with these gods and ensure harmony and prosperity, they engaged in various religious practices. These included performing rituals, making offerings, and worshiping in temples. Rituals often involved prayers, sacrifices, and ceremonies to honor the gods and seek their blessings. Temples were considered sacred places where priests and priestesses conducted these activities and where people could come to pray and make offerings. The goal of these practices was to keep the gods pleased, which was thought to bring good fortune and maintain balance in their lives. The connection between religion and daily life was strong, as the ancient Egyptians believed that their well-being and the stability of their society depended on their ability to keep their gods content. 5. Mummification. Mummification was a process used by ancient Egyptians to preserve the bodies of the dead for the afterlife. This process involved removing internal organs, treating the body with natron, a type of salt, to dehydrate it, and wrapping it in linen bandages. Mummification reflected the Egyptians' belief in an afterlife, where the preserved body would house the deceased's spirit. 6. Pharaohs. Pharaohs were the rulers of ancient Egypt, considered both political leaders and divine figures. They were seen as intermediaries between the gods and the people. Famous pharaohs include Tutankhamun, Ramses II, and Cleopatra. Pharaohs were often buried in elaborate tombs filled with treasures, meant to accompany them in the afterlife. 7. Egyptian art and architecture. Egyptian art and architecture are known for their grandeur and symbolic meaning. Art often depicted gods, pharaohs, and daily life scenes, characterized by a distinct style that emphasized order and balance. Temples and monuments, like the temples of Karnak and Luxor, showcased advanced architectural techniques and were decorated with intricate carvings and paintings. 8. Social structure. Ancient Egyptian society was highly stratified. At the top were the pharaoh and the royal family, followed by priests, nobles, and scribes. Skilled workers like artisans and craftsmen held a middle position, while farmers and laborers made up the lower class. Slaves, often prisoners of war, were at the bottom. This social hierarchy influenced every aspect of daily life, from job roles to legal rights. 9. Medicine and science. Ancient Egyptians made significant advances in medicine and science. They practiced surgery, dentistry, and a variety of medical treatments documented in medical papyri. They also excelled in mathematics and astronomy, which they used to build their architectural marvels and develop calendars based on lunar and solar cycles. 10. Legacy and influence. The legacy of ancient Egypt is vast, influencing many aspects of modern culture, from art and architecture to literature and science. Their advancements in various fields and their rich mythology have captivated historians and the general public alike. The study of ancient Egypt continues to provide insights into one of history's most fascinating civilizations. Ancient Egypt's remarkable achievements in architecture, writing, religion, and science have left a lasting impact on the world. From the awe-inspiring pyramids of Giza to the intricate hieroglyphics, the legacy of this ancient civilization continues to fascinate and inspire. Understanding these top 10 facts helps us appreciate the complexity and richness of ancient Egyptian culture. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.